Since they are my words, I have them in me, sir. All right. I want to start over again. I started off by saying I'm super grateful for the opportunity to be learning under Datafied. I stumbled upon data analytics while undertaking my master's degree and have been done. So, on stumbling upon data analytics, I tried to understudy it and I knew it could be a gateway for me to be a solution giver, combining the skills of a civil engineer together with data analytics. And then I try to also say I have never really used Lucas Studio for anything. The first time I opened Lucas Studio, it was like a mirage. I could not do anything. I closed it. The next time was during the Cloud Boost skills, during the lab sessions. So using it, but I just wanted to do the lab sessions to ensure I was done with the lab session, not really learning anything. I wasn't learning. And then last weekend was the next time. I'm just trying to say how this thing came about, though it's not perfect, but I really need to share it. Last weekend on Saturday, I wasn't able to join the class, and then on Sunday, I struggled to join, and that was when I started seeing what Lucas Studio looked like. So within the week, when I chatted you up privately, Mr. Namdi, that was when I wanted to start out. Though I didn't do anything as at that day. I actually started yesterday by going through a few materials. And then I wanted to produce a dashboard. And this is where I am with this basic dashboard. Now I'll go straight to what the data set is saying. The data sets, there are 4 data sets. And this is, okay, let me start off by saying this is a competitor market analysis. That is a particular business comparing its market, how it's been doing in the market with the data of other competitors. And then the data set are 4 numbers. We have the marketing data, we have the competitor data, we have the customers data, and then we have external factors affecting the business. So what I did was that when I opened the Lucas Studio, I went on and had to import my data sets into the Lucas Studio. I didn't go through, okay, when I opened Lucas Studio, I went to create. On going to create, I chose Explorer. It was from the Explorer that I imported my data sets. And during the course of importing my data set through the Explorer, it gave me an opportunity to look at the data if I needed to clean the data. That was the reason why I went through the Explorer site. And then when I was done with that, the data was already in my Lucas Studio. So I went back again to Lucas Studio and click on create and started all over to create my reports. Now I could still import my data set through the means of reports. But like I said, I just wanted to ensure I'm skilled in using Lucas Studio. So I was exploring uh, different skill sets while using the Lucas Studio. So when I went into the report, it was from the report that I went on ahead, like we were told last week, that when you are in the report session, which you can still import your data, but from the report session, I went on to the resources section. From the resources section, I went to, how do we call it now? Sorry, sir. Excuse me. From the resources session, I went on to blend my data. The blending of the data, because the kind of data set I use, they are not all too connected, and that's why I have just this basic dashboard that we are seeing. But what I did was that I blended the customer and the marketing data together, and then I also blended the competition data with the external factors data. Those were the two data sets I tried to blend. But this particular dashboard that we have here is a customer-based analysis of the data set that I worked on. Understanding customers who interacted with the product. That is how I subtitled the dashboard. Now, the total number of customers, if you look at the dashboard, we have total number of customers are 200. The maximum age of customers, that's the maximum age. Maybe we have up to 5, we could have up to 10, but the maximum age of any particular customer is 65. While the minimum age of a particular customer who interacted with the product, they could be up to 10 anyway, is 19. And then the average age of all customers arrive at 41. If we add all the customers divided, all the ages of the customers divided by the 200. But of course, this is given by Lucas Studio. I didn't have to do it manually. And then the total sales made. The total sales made is 366 million. That's the total sales made. But if you look at the dashboard, you will see something. I did a comparison. Lucas Studio gives one an opportunity to compare. If you are trying to compare your metrics, for instance, this is a competition. So the company comparing their sales in terms of percentage, how they did compared to other competitors, it's 137.7% as against the competitors. And that is what we have there in the last card visual by the right-hand side. Then customer segment by sales. That's the next visual. The customer segment by sales. The segments are, I hope I see this clearly. We have, I think, regular. We have, oh goodness, I'm not seeing clearly. Sorry, excuse me. All right, sorry. We have regular, okay, we have regular, we have premium, we have new. Those are the segments. We see that the regular, which is one at the top, is the highest. That's the segment of customers who are regular, contributed the highest sales, followed by premium, and then followed by new. Then the donut chart shows us gender distribution of customers by sales. If we look at the distribution, you see we have female, we have others, and then we have male. The highest distribution of customer by sales went to, sorry, the highest gender by sales went to the female gender. I can't really see the percentage, but the one in blue color is for the female, followed by others, and then followed by the male. We go to the next visual, which is a bar chart or column chart, sorry, is the location distribution of customers by sales. In the data set, we have only 4 locations, and the locations are Chicago, San Francisco, New York, and Los Angeles. The highest contribution of sales came in from Chicago, followed by from San Francisco, then New York, and then Los Angeles. Then the last visual shows us the age distribution of customers by sales. Of course, if you look at the age distribution through this particular visual, you see that the one with the darker blue color performed the highest. That is, I'm referring to, what do we call this chart again? The heat map now. Yes. So age 49 is the highest age group that made the highest sales. They patronize much more, which means if as a business or as a stakeholder in presenting this to someone who wants to ensure their business is doing well, my encouragement would be that, see, Oga, make sure you look out for those who are between this particular age range. These are the people that will make your business to grow much more better. And then the person will now look for means. It could be maybe creating incentives for people within the age range. Sorry, I can't see it clearly, but I'm thinking age 52 is the very last one that contributed the least. And so there may be a need to want to investigate, because age 52 is not too far from age 59. What would have made them to be the least bias from contribution of the sales? And I think with this small presentation, I've been able to show my skills as an apprentice under Mr. Nnamdi. Thank you.
The clap no dey show here. I don't know why. Hi, congratulations. You did well. You did well.